Hey, X, how's it going today, man?
Good.
So, obviously, huge week for you guys. Big 12 championship game implications, going back to the state of Texas for a huge game. How does it feel being in this position with you guys doing so well the back half of the season and getting to this point for you guys?
I mean, it feels like we were supposed to be here. We put in a lot of work to get here. It didn't just magically happen. We didn't just wake up and end up in the Big 12 championship. Took a lot of, days out here on the practice field. A lot of days in the film room, weight room, training room, etc. outside of here. So it feels good to be here. We expect to be here, but, we just treating it like any other game, trying to get the job done.
After the game, you did a great job of kind of expressing your emotions about the team's ability to kind of work all season long to get to this point. And it seemed like between you, Scat, and Kenny after the game, it was a very emotional time after the Arizona win. What was the feeling like between not only you, but the rest of the locker room and all the guys after like a 10-2 season, achieving so much and putting yourselves in position to win a lot of silverware at the end of the season?
I just feel like, finishing that game how we did, we went out with a bang. We kind of showed that we could finish. Been in a lot of close games, been in games where we kind of pulled away, where they might have came back. We just fought all season, really. All season we just fought. And, just to end it off like that, with a win and let some of the younger guys get in and get playing time and just everybody to have fun. Guys like Trent and Derek, them able to be able to do stuff like that. And we come out here and work hard every day, It's just crazy to see, where we come since January. So that was really a real emotional moment for us. But we just moving forward, trying to be where our feet are. Get ready to get the job done Saturday.
And Coach had mentioned that on the bus, he was on the defensive bus with you guys, and when you guys found out you were going to be actually playing in the Big 12 championship game, what was that first feeling like when you guys kind of realized, like, okay, like now we knew we were probably in position to play in the game, but we're actually in it now? What was that like for you guys?
We was just focused on getting the Arizona win because we knew if we didn't win that game that we weren't in. But we expected to be in. We expect to compete, on a national level. You can ask any guy on this team, we believe that we compete with anybody. So, it was obviously, we was obviously happy with all the scenarios and stuff. It was a possibility we couldn't get in. But, we was happy. We was happy about it, but we obviously expected to be in, so.
And then you made a tweet on your own personal account after the game talking about Texas to Tempe as a movement and how, anybody that's looking at this AirZU team right now, you guys are going to play a huge game in Texas. You say like your parents can watch you play at the stadium or whatever. How does that feel for you being from the state of Texas, having so many players on this team that are from that state and being in this position now for you guys?
I feel like I'm a pretty respected guy in the state of Texas, put in a lot of work there, play high school football there. And a lot of, high-level games, so I'm known by a lot of people. So I feel like me making that tweet might have gave, a kid that from Texas, a little bit more reassurance about, being away from home or being out here in Arizona, And really, like I said, we have a lot of Texas guys on this team, and, we compete at a very high level, and, we plan on ASU plans, Coach Dillingham, the whole staff plans on, being in Texas a lot more, in this game, in games that, you just playing throughout the season. So I just kind of wanted to throw that out there. Then just for the recruiting, and just the university, just express to people how, great of a university this is. And, even though you're out here in Arizona, you still make your rounds, down the state of Texas. So that's really what it was for.
And obviously Texas being a hub for so much football talent, but there's other parts of the country too where a lot of great talent comes from. What do you think it is about players from Texas individually that kind of like makes it so important for this school and this program to kind of recruit guys from that area?
We got dogs. Texas got dogs. That's where the best football is, in the country. Best state, I've played in Jerry's World twice already. I've had to play 5 games until the state championship. Like, if I have to travel, to neutral zones, 2 hours away, 3 hours away, play playoff games, stay in hotels, even as far as coaching in my high school, we was pretty advanced in coaching, sideline adjustments, watching film throughout the week. So I feel like Texas high school football definitely prepares you for the next level. My high school did a great job just with me, just over time, just developing me as a player and getting me ready, to come play at this level. So I would say, Texas football has the best in the country, no matter where it is, really. Dallas, Houston, East Texas, I feel like it's very competitive. And it really gets you ready for college because, like, I had to play 15 games before I played in this championship. A lot of teams, they might have to play 10, play 12, 13 games, but I played 32 games in 2 years. So, that gets you ready to really play high-level football at the next level. So I don't think it's nothing like it, really.
Question in the back. So where did the name 100 Yard Landlord come from?
A long time ago, about 2017, it originated from there. And, you know, ever since then, it just kind of been going up. So just trying to stick it with it, running with it. That's all.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it, sir. Appreciate it.
When did you realize that this season may have been a practice, may have been spring ball or practice time, so that this team was going to be better than everybody thought? Was there a practice, a night when you guys spent together that you thought, okay, this thing's coming together better than people think?
Honestly, I say a lot of people ask that question. I say January, but thinking back, it really was when we was at Camp T. I would say the first day there, you know, the first day at Camp T, you kind of just trying to figure everything out. Like it's kind of just, oh, we just out here, and really, the whole team, we were just kind of outside, just, you know, the little upper area. We were just kind of outside, just talking to each other, listening to music. Like, there's no really service out there, so the whole time out there, we was just enjoying each other, talking about this season, you know, and talking about it, and then we wake up the next day and go push each other at practice. So it really just, I could tell by the way we practice, this team really wants to be good. We come out here and compete every single day. You know, everything on this team is earned from everybody. It's not given. So, you know, we just work our butts off, you know, and don't care about what anybody thinks, really.
CJ said in spring ball he knew then that Sam Levitt was a dog, as he put it. By the way, he responded when you guys would sack him, what he would say.
Yeah.
Did you know back as early as that?
Yeah, I did. And when Sam first got here, I really didn't know, but a lot of people were saying he was kind of like, you know, a loud guy and stuff like that. I really didn't. I wasn't really around him that much, but he really came to me and seen like the way I was a vocal leader. I asked, like, man, like, how do you lead like that? Like, how are you able to come off like that and not come off, you know, a certain way? And I was like, you just got to earn the respect. And when he came out here every day, he brought that fire. You know, I play defensive back, I play safety, so me and him, you know, we going against each other every day. I would compete, tell him, let him know, like, hey, I'm going to be here all day. Same thing with him. And just for him to keep coming back like that, and keep getting, he's gotten better each and every day, each and every week of the season. So that just shows, you know, the type of person he is, the type of dude he is, determination. And I also told him, you know, you're the quarterback. Like, you know, the quarterback is, you know, that's the quarterback. He touches the ball every play. So wherever you want us to go, you know, you're going to take us there, and we just going to follow and have your back. So ever since then, you know, that was the Texas Tech game, and ever since then, you know, it's been history. So
Kenny was a first-year coach last year, a young coach. Young coaches learn, they make mistakes, they grow. Has he done anything differently in year two that's helped lead to the season in terms of how he talks to the team, how you guys practice, anything he's changed in the processes that's counted for this year?
I think he's turned it up on all levels. I think, you know, we had a new team. Obviously, the season last year was not up to par at all, you know, but he did great with what he had to do, with what he had, you know. And, you know, January, when we were able to sit down at the table and make those corrections, you know, he really emphasized what he wanted this team to be and what he wanted this program to be, and he put his all into it, you know, and, you know, he cares. He's a very passionate guy, and everybody could tell that this year he turned it up when we got new players, you know, and things of that nature, new team, new coaches. We assembled the culture that was supposed to be here, and, you know, we just put all our hard work into that every day and just keep building on that.
Does Iowa State remind you of anybody that you guys have played already?
I would say that offense is pretty similar to Kansas. I think it's very similar to Kansas. I would say, you know, the Big 12 is kind of a lot of copycat offenses. You kind of see a lot of the same thing. But Iowa State, actually, shout out to Coach Campbell. He was the first coach to ever give me a Division I football offer. So, you know, that's pretty good. After the game, you know, I'll, you know, talk to him, congratulate him and stuff like that. But, you know, they're kind of like us, a program. You know, they play hard. They believe in each other. You know, they have their culture. They've played, you know, in Big 12 championships and stuff before. Like, it's not their first time. So they're a really good program. But, you know, we have good players, too. We've been playing good players, you know, the whole season. And we believe in ourselves on Saturday. So
they have 2,000-yard receivers. Like, what sounds that about their passing attack?
You know, they do have great receivers. You know, obviously the connection that he has with those two guys, you know, on the outside, you know, moving them in different positions, trying to hide them and get them the ball. You know, obviously they're two very key pieces. You know, they have 2,000 yards together in their offense. So that's a huge stat. But, you know, like I said, we have great players as well. Had challenges all year. This is just another challenge that we feel like, you know, we're going to step up to and do our job each and every play as hard as we can, and, you know, see the outcome.
How special is it to just be here, to be in the Big 12 championship game?
It's very special, but like I said, you know, us as the team, you know, we've always got together and we always believed, you know, we've seen every game on our schedule. We feel like we can compete in this league regardless of us being picked last preseason, regardless of being an underdog every week, like the week we are, like this week, you know, back where we want to be. So we just constantly keep working, come out here every day, preparing the same way, you know, trying to give us the best chance, you know, preparing to win on Saturday. And as long as we do that, we feel like we have a very high chance. So
The Big 12 awards will come out in the next week. it seems like teams that win a lot, they get a lot of guys on there. So
Yeah.
how would that feel to see a bunch of you and your teammates get rewarded like that?
It would feel great. It would feel good to see these guys because I see these guys come in and they work their tail off every day, including me. All of us, we do. And before this year, or just in the preseason or whatever, ASU wasn't getting a lot of respect. So now that respect is earned, it's not given. We definitely earned it. We've been taking respect, every single week. So it'll be good, to see some of these guys, get rewarded for, what they've been doing individually. But we just focused on, team goals because Coach Dillingham and this whole team players preaches, if you have a good team, then everything else follows in line as far as the next level and awards, accolades, things of that nature. Everybody looks good. So, we're just all one team. We're all together. Whatever the awards say, I really don't care as long as we hold up the trophy, at the end of the day, and, play as hard as we can. I'll be proud. I'm proud of this team.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
We appreciate it, man. Great stuff.